Just out here in the fucking park again, just spinning in my head, just like, hey, Carl, if you're gonna put yourself out there and you think you're ready and God's put you through the test to be able to explain yourself in the best way you possibly can, and that's why you've been through all this hell. Learning process to get me ready for this moment. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy and cuckoo and just want to make sure that everybody's all right and we're looking after our children. Either way, I got no problems with the man I am. Like, here's the deal. I see all these people trying to do stuff now on the TikTok. They're gonna bring humanity together, kind of like saying, see the shit I'm saying. But see, the difference is they all want you to follow them. They all want you to serve them, and they'll take care of everything and they'll bring the right people on board. But how can they do it without the actual people they're representing? See, this thing isn't like God sent some leaders down here. He didn't send them down here to lead people, to have them be followed. He sent them down here to teach people how to be their own leaders, thrive on their own, not be these beta males that are too afraid to say the truth because the repercussions, or they just believe that kids' genitals should be lopped off, and parents want rights to do that to their children. Don't let them grow up to be adults to make a decision for themselves. Maybe take a look at the history of people who thought that they made a mistake in the past and they could weigh their options when their brains are fully developed. But these people want me to respect their decisions as parents. Like, do you ever look into the Hollywood people, like Charlize Theron? What are the chances that she would find 2 trans kids? Like, what are the chances? Like, you gotta ask yourself this. Out of all the children, did she actually go out, specifically go out and find starving kids that thought they were the opposite gender? Yeah, I don't know. It's like, did you guys hear about, what's her name? The one that dates MGK, who says she's a witch. They're kind of weird, eh? Did you hear that there was this guy, he went on Twitter or something, or spread the news somehow, that his kids hung out with her kids, in that they were regular boys all the time, but they'd get mad because they'd have to go do these photo shoots with dresses and stuff like that, and they really hated doing it. But and then that's when she came out and said she was gonna cast a spell on him and fuck his life up. And but there's no devil worshipping in Hollywood, not at all. They're weird fucking people. Anyways, Don't follow any men. That's what I'm trying to get down to. Follow Jesus Christ. And if you don't want to follow him, follow the truth, like I say. See, I could find out that, well, I think it was Yeshua was real. Or I could find out that he wasn't real. And still be accepting of that if that was the truth that was presented in front of my face and I had to accept it. Because, like, here's the deal. If not, he is the greatest superhero ever written about. Now, I know you're thinking all these other freaking, the Robot Man, he has all this special cool shit, but they never wanted to share their powers with anybody else. Jesus wanted to show people that they had the strength. If they had the belief in the truth, they could heal themselves. They could do miracles. He never put those miracles on himself. That's why he couldn't do anything in this hometown, I bet. Anyways, if it's a story, the greatest superhero that ever lived. But I still interpret it differently. Like, I think they want you to believe that God sent his son purposely down here to be sacrificed. I think he sent his son down here to try and show the world. And Jesus was willing to sacrifice himself because, well, that's what the people wanted, because nobody wanted to stop it. But he was sacrificed to their God, not the God. Because, like, I think these people that are so stuck on the Bible are so in trouble. Like, the Bible tells you it's about the Son, the Jesus guy, the Jesus character. It's not about the Bible anymore. It's about that dude. Be like that dude. Do as that dude would do. That doesn't mean walking around going, oh, yeah. No. It's about representing yourself as a man where you're not out to hurt anybody. But, like, you're not going to let anybody else hurt you. You're not going to let someone cause trauma on you and hold it in. Because that's what they want. They want you to hold that trauma because it causes fear. And when you fear them, and you don't think that you do, but you do, they've got you programmed to think that they know best. And they have your best interest at heart. And they don't. They're like, I'm asking you guys, check out your regular, instead of 6 hours on your bullshit, take some time. Look at the mainstream news. Then look at the alternative news that you can get. See who's bringing the facts. Look for yourself and judge honestly. Maybe you should start with your press secretary. Because that woman, I believe, is in a whole lot of trouble. Like double trouble. You should see what she doesn't answer to a cupcake crowd who gives her softballs and still can't answer the questions. It's like, I don't know if they realize what they're doing and what kind of karma they're building for themselves. That woman is spreading lies all throughout America that affects the world. How do you think her ending goes down, if I'm right? Karine Jean-Pierre, can you imagine looking cute as a button out there, manipulating and lying to the world, and she thinks that there's no repercussions. She's an idiot. A complete moron. It's like Bill Gates, Justin Trudeau. They're idiots. They think that if they tell you somehow, which they have, you just got to take a look, that they can get away with it. Well, I don't think mind control, if you're mind controlling them, that's karma. You're idiots. They're complete morons because their father's a liar. The persons or gods or whatever they worship are liars, and they're idiots. And if they're worshiping themselves, they're even bigger idiots. You guys should really start looking at Hollywood. If the devil's not real, there's a lot of people worshiping him for some reason. Here's the deal. I've looked into what these Nimrods fucking look into, like what they're into. And they're just stupid. Huh? They're just stupid. Like, there's good, there's bad. The good things are gonna happen to the good people regardless of all the bad things that happen to them here. But the people that cause those bad things to happen, they think that some sort of karma, or they get some sort of after party, or like, doesn't that sound like nonsense? Yet they talk karma. Like, I don't know what they believe. They're idiots. Just complete morons. Don't put any thought into anything. Because they're destroyers. They don't know how to create. The destroyers are going to get destroyed. Let me just say. I don't think this goes well for them. But hey, maybe I'm a crazy person and this awakening thing isn't real. But can someone show me where I'm wrong about these people? Just Bill Gates. Just let me know where you think that he's doing good for the world. Can someone do that for a brother? Just let me know. Like the WEF proudly has Krista Freeland's name up there. They do videos of admiration for our prime minister. It's so sickening. And then my wife will say, well, Trump was part of it before. And I was like, well, maybe you should go listen to what Trump said when he was there before you start bickering back and forth. Go see what he said. See what he said about them. But no. No, instead, she'll just assume. But then again, maybe it's all a big lie, a big psyop. Maybe the whole world is a stage. We're just the ones willing to watch the show instead of fucking seeing what the show's all about. See, my mind shoots all over the place. I'm back to God, like, there's no way, like, and what I don't understand is, how could you have a man like Jesus and just watch him die and no one stand up for him? No one did. They denounced him. They, like, I don't know. Put yourself in his shoes. Think about what he must have been thinking. Maybe that's why he was like, God forgive them, for they are stupid. They do not know. Meanwhile, the rich ones back then, they knew what they were doing. Even if he wasn't God's son and people started listening to him, he sure made a lot of sense, and that would not make them in control of anything anymore. People don't see that shit. Like, it's so easy to read. Like, but take it back to the Bible again. How many of those Bible thumpers are fucking following Leviticus, eh? Like, you don't know that. No, the devil would not be able to get. Well, no, God did. Maybe God did let it happen. So you could see where you were deceived. Where are all the rest of these books? Why was this left out? Why is there not a reason for it? Why? But no, here, King James, here's my new version. Eat it. Can you imagine these shitheads working for generations and generations and generations to come up with a plan just to know that they fucking lose in the end, and they're so stupid that they keep trying instead of fucking just bowing down to God and fucking repenting for all their fucking bullshit. Jesus is my everything. So I'll give it my all to get to the truth. Because at the end of it, there's a big ol' hug, I believe, at the end, filled with love. Because if there is a reincarnation trap or something, whatever they say, I'm making sure I don't do the repeat. No way, regardless. I don't want to ever come back here again. Not if we don't change things. No way. No how. No chance. Because I can't imagine what it'd fucking be like waking up to things worse than this. Holy crap. Anyways. I hope at least people turn to the truth. And they see that things aren't as they seem. We are in a matrix. The matrix is lies, causing illusions all over the place. I just want to cut the lies. I just want to bring the truth to light, so I guess I got to figure out how to do that. See, because as I learn and I grow in wisdom, I have more of an understanding of how people see me and how they perceive me. So these videos and putting myself out there gets harder and harder, because it's hard to believe in myself when I'm thinking on your guys' level. But I don't know. I'll put myself out there again with someone. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Kind of scared. But then again, if someone can actually show me where I'm crazy, then that would be greatly appreciated, and I can stop struggling in my head. All right, over and out.